Hey everybody, this is Muffin with the Daily Biker Podcast. Just here to let y'all know the opinions and ideas expressed in this show are those of the hosts and their guests, not to be confused with their partners and sponsors. Now, let's get it on.
Hey guys, this is Sean from the Bikes and Beards YouTube channel, and you guys are listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You're gonna love it.
Those are soggy.
Yeah, they were nice and soggy.
You could just go to Sonic. Everything there soggy.
Like they should be. That's crystals are supposed to be soggy.
Well, yeah.
And that's why they're okay.
So, anyways, hey everybody, welcome back to the Daily Biker Podcast. My name is Marcus, and I'm your close leader. Today we're going to go on a learning journey. I have Miss Muffin.
Hi, y'all.
And I have Daniel.
Hey there.
Yeah, they are. They shouldn't be.
No. It's amazing how that works out.
Yeah. I like their drinks.
Route 44 cherry limeade.
Yeah,
Yes.
buddy. So, a Route 44 cherry limeade with those pretzel sticks.
I can do the pretzels. If I stop over there, it is a Route 44 cherry, which is just like a cherry Sprite in all reality.
Yeah, that's all it is. But it's good, though.
Last time we went, there was no cherries or limes in the bottom of my cup.
I would have gone back.
You got ripped off, bro.
I was like, what is this?
Because the cherry that's been sitting in the Sprite is probably one of the better parts of that drink.
It was
Actually, the multiple cherries that should already be in there.
it was disappointing.
Was that the one on East Brandon Road?
No.
Really? Because the one on East Brandon Road has let me and Stephanie down multiple times.
Shalford Road.
Real?
That one's usually pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, really hate that for him.
Yep. So, first things first, go ahead and put this out there. For those of you that don't follow the dealership on social media, May 9th, if you are inside of a couple hours, 3, 4, 5 hour drive of the dealership, May 9th is a weekend. I don't care if you are or are not a Dyna guy. It's a fun weekend, motorcycle appreciation weekend.
It is.
We have our event, the Club Style Chattanooga Invasion, that happens at the shop that weekend. It is a blast. It is our biggest event that we have. It is probably, outside of you going to a Harley-Davidson dealership during a motorcycle rally, it is probably the busiest you will see a Harley-Davidson dealership for a one-day event. But there has been some big stuff that has happened in the past couple days. We will now be having drifter racing, motorcycle drift racing going on. We've got some semi-famous people that are going to be there.
This is gearing up to be one of the larger style invasions that White Lightning has put on.
It's gearing up right now to be 1,000+ people at the dealership for a one-day event.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
As it should be.
Yeah. So no matter what you like with motorcycles, you're going to love watching these guys slide around. It's insane to watch.
It's
It is
entertaining.
I invite everyone to come out to that. And if you wanted to make a weekend out of it, if you come in town on Friday night, you can go to Nightfall on Friday evening.
Yeah.
And then go to the dealership on Saturday.
Because that should be the first Nightfall?
Second.
Okay.
So this coming Friday is the first Nightfall.
Oh, okay. I got my dates.
Yeah. And we won't be there for the first one. So,
Good. I won't be either.
yeah. Well, I'll be back.
Yeah.
But I've got wedding rehearsal.
Yeah.
So
I have a baby.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure you'll still go to Nightfall some.
At some point, maybe. We gotta coordinate days where I can.
The 8th. So Field's coming in early, so he's going to go down to Nightfall on Friday night too.
Well, maybe I'll be there on the 8th. Be a fun weekend.
Daniel will go to one Nightfall. It'll be July 31st. It'll be the last one.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
So, and for
I
those
made
of
it to
you-
one. It was 118 degrees outside.
And,
Yeah, pretty
for
much.
those of you listening to this right now, that's going, what is Nightfall? It is a giant free concert music series block party that Chattanooga puts on. Well, Chattanooga doesn't put it on, but it's put on in the middle of downtown Chattanooga. And it's a good time. And they block off a couple city blocks just for motorcycle parking. So if you come in a car.
And hopefully they're doing better this year.
So, well, it's slightly different, but it's not bad.
As long as it's not on Georgia.
No motorcycle parking on Georgia.
Good.
Nothing's on Georgia this time.
I'm okay with that.
So the city said Georgia Avenue has to be open.
I think that's perfectly fine because that can be a flow through to everything
Right.
else. Yeah.
But what was on Georgia last year?
Didn't they have food trucks or something like
Right.
that?
Oh, yeah.
So where do food trucks go?
They're probably parked on 4th or what was it, MLK? The
So-
cross street?
In between, there's not enough space for the food trucks.
Yeah.
So I said put them on MLK between Market and Broad.
Yeah.
Motorcycles can't go through. You have to have pedestrian walkway. So food trucks are going on Market in front of EPB, like by Jimmy John's.
Okay, so on that side of it. near
That
the
makes
end,
sense.
We're going to have Market from MLK to 8th,
Okay.
and we'll have that block at MLK.
Actually, I think that's better.
So
I think that
there'll be like a diagonal barrier.
yeah.
So like when you come in off a Market, when you get up to the intersection, there'll be a diagonal barrier that you can't cross with your motorcycle. You have to take a right on MLK where there'll be more parking right there.
I think that actually works out better.
So
That gives everybody the space that they need.
yeah.
Food trucks are on a road that doesn't block more traffic. Georgia.
Right. So in our tent, the dealership's tent will be on the corner in
Like
front of
where's-
the water fountain was, where
Yeah.
the other people used to have their tent.
Yeah.
That is where our tent will be
Yeah.
at.
I wasn't going to say it, but
Where the other tent used to be.
where the
Yes.
other tent. Okay.
Yes, that is where it will
That'll be a good spot for you guys.
Yes. And Porta Johns will be directly across.
Like not inside the Harley tent.
No. Do you remember where they used to put them? On the corner by the parking lot?
Yes.
They're going to be back on that corner again.
Oh. Okay. That's actually a
That
better
makes
place.
sense,
That
yeah.
is a better place for them.
Yeah, because last time they had them kind of scattered throughout.
Mm-hmm.
This time they're just going to have them all together right there.
Oh, well, that'll actually be nice. I think over the years, how many years has Nightfall been going?
Like 35 years.
They're finally getting the hang of it.
Well, no, they freaked out about the food trucks. They didn't know what to do. She was like, Breck was like, we're trying to figure out how to do the food trucks. And the city told us wherever we put the food trucks, we can't have the motorcycles going through that area. And And I was like, hang on. You got me. I'm here to help.
I
So I was the one that laid out. And I was like, look, put the food trucks here. We'll do this. And I go, and if anybody in the motorcycle community goes, this is bullshit, I'll talk to them. And I'll just
Look.
tell them straight up. The city's being asses. They won't let the trucks on Georgia Avenue. Now, to say that,
No.
yeah, the city's being asses, but it was slowing. I'll say this. It was slowing emergency response time to the other side of that area.
Well, and that's what I was
Yeah.
because Georgia Avenue is the other like quick. Like if you can't go down
Correct.
MLK and over, what else are you gonna do? You got to go up, over, down.
Yeah. Well, like the thing is like if it was down by the aquarium, hitting Broad and going, that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah,
But if it was on the top of the hill, get close to Veterans Bridge, you have to make a bunch of circles to try and get over
well,
there.
yeah, and
Or
you do
You
have
just
a
hit
lot
Georgia
of
Avenue and go straight up the hill.
well, and you have a lot of one way roads,
right.
True.
and
yeah.
that does limit
Yeah.
the accessibility.
Yeah.
However, 35 years, they should have figured it out by now. Look, I know
You would
you've
think.
talked to all the people that have planned it. I've been for the past probably 10.
Yeah. The problem is not always the people that plan it.
Well, it's a city.
yeah. Dude, it was literally like 3 weeks ago the city gave them all their permits.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Jeez.
They have been filed for their permits since last October.
Which one of the kids was in charge of that?
Anyways. Moving on. So Yeah, so Muffin and I are going to Panama.
Yes.
And this time of year, we have storm season. So it went from, hey, we're riding, which is what you heard on the last podcast, to this past week, it's gone, oh, we're going to have storms. We'll just trailer. Oh, no, the storms will be late. We'll ride. Well, no, I don't know. Maybe the storms are now coming. We'll trailer to...
It's a crapshoot. We've just
yesterday they pushed Monday's weather back to like late Monday night into
saw that.
Tuesday.
Yeah, so we're like, oh, we'll ride.
So we were like, we'll ride. Well, then Bill made the statement to Heather yesterday, if y'all were trailering, I would go. That was what he said.
I told him that we're riding.
And she goes, we're riding. So today he made the statement to me. Well, I hope y'all have fun. If y'all were, he wasn't being an asshole. He was just like, I hope y'all have fun down there.
I just can't ride all the way.
I can't ride all the way.
I'm too old and my shorts won't make it.
If you were
the shorts won't make it.
I would go. So I looked at him and I go, all right, we'll trailer. You going? And he goes, well, I got to think about it. I go, no. I go, this is the spot. I go, here's the deal. I'll trailer. You don't have to pay me anything for the room.
Yeah.
You pay for half the fuel.
Fair. Completely fair.
And then it's going to cost you like $200 for food and drink for the week.
I mean,
and he goes,
that's already...
He goes, well, can I think about it? I go, no.
No.
You have right now
and he
to
goes,
decide.
And he goes, okay, I'll go. So here's the thing on that.
So if he doesn't go, do you just get the bike?
We were discussing earlier. That's what I should do. What we were discussing earlier.
You can park it in my garage. I'll take it. I'll ride it.
Right.
He needs to be getting out and doing these things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We push him all the time.
He is one of the senior Harley riders.
Ride with us. So it's kind of one of the things I wanted to talk about, because we have people in our life,
yes,
that are close to Bill's age that we ride with on the regular basis.
Absolutely, and people that are older than Bill sometimes.
Yeah.
And they don't act like Bill does.
That would be correct.
Yes.
Some of that is because,
I mean, you still get out there.
What Bill's done to his friendships.
That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
But he's got to get out. And I've told him that. You got to get out. He's retired. I was like, get out and ride every day. And I'm not talking about to the shop.
Yeah.
Because it's not far.
Yeah.
For Bill, no.
So
is it even a mile?
Maybe.
He's not that far from us.
A mile would be pushing it.
It's like Bobby May. Bobby May's a buddy of his.
Yeah.
And Bobby was like, well, all the running around I do all day long, he can come just hang out with me. He can be my chauffeur. I'll have him drive me around. He can even drive my car. But like that's.
Do you really want Bill driving you around though?
Well,
oh, look, bam. So, but
good thing Bobby's got money,
right?
Yeah. But like,
because Bill would just keep going.
But that's the thing about it, like getting him out of the house, getting him, moving around and functioning and stuff like that. And I focus heavily on that because it's one of those things. I don't think it's any secret with any of our people in our group that Bill can get on my nerves because y'all have all seen me look at Bill and go, Bill, you just need to shut the up.
Bill's been on my nerves,
so
I think he's been on everyone's nerves at some point.
I've told him to leave. I've told him to shut up. I've done all kinds of stuff. Now, Bill is my father-in-law. Let's clarify this. This is Muffin's father. For those of you that don't realize who we're talking about.
I mean, I dish it to him too, so it's fine.
Strong words have been said by everybody in this room to Bill.
And it's not a disrespect. Yes. It's he likes to push buttons.
Yes.
But like I have kind of gotten with him to the point of where he knows, like when I'm saying something to him, I'm not being an asshole.
Yeah.
It's from a place of love. It's like when I sit there and go, you got to get out of the house or you're going to sit on your ass and die. And your daughter's not going to have a dad. Because how I'm looking at it now.
You're not wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
How I'm looking at it now is I wish I'd done a lot of stuff with my dad. I wish I'd done more stuff with my dad.
Yeah.
And I have the opportunity to kind of force Heather and her dad to do these things.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were doing.
That is true. That is very true.
So,
well, and I mean,
and the more he sits around, the less time she's going to have with him.
Completely fair. And I'm actually going to translate that to what me and Stephanie are doing right now. We have a newborn at home.
Yeah.
I say newborn.
You're making the baby get out and be active.
No, we told him, like, look,
Look.
this is how you drive. This is how you turn the key on.
Have at it.
Come on.
He was cutting grass when we pulled up.
Yeah,
He was.
He was. But making sure that me and Stephanie both have time to get out. Because
Yes.
if you sit at home and you get stuck at home, because
Yeah.
there have been a few weeks where we don't do anything.
Yeah.
We can't. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we're focused on everything inside the house.
Yeah.
It's good to get out and it's healthy to get out, be active.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we're inside the house, what are we doing? We're sitting down.
Yeah.
We may be with him, but we're not really doing anything.
Well, and the
True.
thing is like, don't get me wrong, for people that go, well, I like my time sitting at home.
I do like my time sitting at home
Oh, yeah.
sometimes.
No,
Yes.
trust me.
Yes.
I have that time.
Yeah.
Daniel and Muffin can both tell you what my Monday looks like. Nothing.
There has never been a Monday where Marcus has been like, you want to go out and ride?
Yeah.
My Saturdays are usually that way. It's me and Cash at home.
Yeah. Monday is my off day. I wake up
Yeah.
like at 8:00, so I'm up early.
You hear me going to work as
And I go to the living room and I get Cash breakfast and I get me something to eat and I sit on the couch and I start watching TV.
well, there's a balance with
And
everything.
she sends me a
Yeah.
message at noon and says, "What are you doing?" And I say, "Sit on the couch watching TV."
Do you even have to type it out, or is it just like a copy and paste from the previous
It
week?
should be.
It
She
should
already
be.
knows.
I already know. It's
She
just
has
That
sent,
should be-
sometimes she sent me messages and said, "What are you doing?" Wait a minute, let me guess.
yeah.
That should just be like in your quick text.
Yeah,
No, right.
but some days too. That's some days that's the day that I just sit and veg out on video games too.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
So, especially during the winter, because one of the guys that I play games with has a lawn care business.
It's the
So
one in Canada.
no, Missouri.
Close enough.
He's shoveling
Yeah.
snow.
So like he's not. Yeah, the one in Canada is always busy. He's like, I can't tell you how many times he's got on and been like, "Yeah, I just shoveled like 14 inches of snow."
I got to go shovel another 14 inches. Hold on.
Yeah, pretty much. So
15 minutes later. God damn, it's back.
He's back.
So, like Monday day gaming.
Well, it's a relaxed
Sometimes
day.
with Josh.
It's a
Yeah.
Yeah.
relax.
But now that Rafter got his schedule moved around, we've played a bunch on Monday too.
But it's good to have those days where you're not dragged around to everything.
Well, and that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You've seen me at work.
I know how your work schedule is.
Even when like if
And
you
that-
come
that's
in
why I
and I'm
said
sitting in my
dragged.
office, it's because I'm hiding for a second because I'm a million miles an hour. I have literally been to Atlanta and Knoxville this past week.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and I know when I come to your office and there's some days you're like, we're going to shut the door.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you are hiding.
I am hiding.
Yeah.
100% hiding.
And I don't
And
blame
and
you.
I completely, I don't blame you
Nope.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Because everybody needs that. Everybody needs that
Yeah.
rest and relaxation.
Yeah.
Bill does that 24/7.
Yes.
Yes.
Got to get out.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have a motorcycle that you have been, it is now well into spring and we are very fastly approaching summer. Get your motorcycle out.
Yeah.
Go ride. Go have dinner. Go to the store if you have saddlebags and you can store stuff. Or you know what, even better, just put that grocery bag on the tank, take it home. Just get out there on the bike.
I mean, on Mondays, if I have to run errands and it's pretty,
Take the bike.
I take the bike.
Yeah.
I mean, why
you
not?
should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when was the last time I showed up to your work, Heather? Not on the motorcycle.
When you brought Cash to see me, that was it.
Oh,
Fair.
so, but yeah, that's like my me time. But what I'm saying is, there's a big thing about it. You hear people talk about this, and I'm gonna pull up some stuff real quick. But the connection between your mental and physical health and riding motorcycles. So let's pull this up. Yeah, you can be talking.
You know, Heather, if you had that calculator watch on, you could calculate the amount of time that it's taking him to pull this up.
I could actually. I need to set it though. I got to figure out how to set it.
It's in the box right there. The instruction manual and everything. Actually, no, it's not in there. It's
It's in the stand. Yeah. I need to do that when I get home.
These are some of the benefits.
Okay.
And this is one of the big things. So Bill had open heart surgery.
Yeah.
Before his open heart surgery, the conversation came up about motorcycles. You remember that?
No, not really.
And they go, well, you need to get out and ride your motorcycle.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good for you. This was literally the doctor telling him that. You hear people make these comments all the time, but this is information. Okay. So for stress reduction, studies have shown that a 20-minute motorcycle ride can reduce biomarkers of stress, including a 28% decrease in cortisol levels.
Until you drive in Chattanooga traffic.
Yes. I have real bad road
Any of
rage.
this has anything to do with traffic.
I would imagine not,
But
So
on a clear road, if you're just getting to do what you want to do, yes, I 1,000% agree. When
Right.
you have to ride Shallowford every day,
yes,
it goes through the roof.
you're going to have road rage. Bad.
So motorcycles help with enhanced focus and alertness. Riding increases sensory focus and alertness, similar to the effectiveness of drinking a cup of coffee.
That makes sense.
It requires active awareness of a present moment, which can act as a form of meditation, helping clear your mind.
I completely agree with that. I mean, you look at riding a motorcycle, all four appendages, both your feet, both your hands are actively doing something at pretty much all times.
Yeah.
Whether you're changing gears, hitting the brakes, accelerating, you have to use everything.
The thrill of riding triggers the release of endorphins and adrenaline, which
I giggle every time I come out of my driveway.
improve mood and increase pleasure while minimizing pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Get a fun motorcycle, ride it around.
Researchers from Tohoku University indicates that regularly riding can
Where is
improve.
Tohoku
I don't know.
University?
Can improve cognitive function and memory by stimulating your neural pathways.
Once again, that does make sense.
That makes
because
sense.
You're doing a lot of things when you ride a motorcycle. You're paying attention to the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
You're remembering how to ride a motorcycle every single time you get on it. And I mean, my favorite thing to do, and me and you have talked about this multiple times, like my route to work is 39 miles round trip, there and back every day. I might have a 200-mile day. Just, I found a road that I haven't been on yet.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
Yeah. Why not?
I'll go into Georgia and then come back into Chattanooga. Like I don't know what I'm doing today. Where am I going?
Unlike driving a car, motorcycling is physically active. It engages the core, back, neck, and shoulders to maintain posture and balance while using the legs and hands for steering and control.
So buy a windshield so your body doesn't get blown around all over the place and you have less core workout.
So this one is very specific to dirt bike riding or ADV riding, but riding can burn between 100 to 300 calories per hour, depending on the intensity of the terrain.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. The physical effort increases heart rate, which helps with blood circulation, which can help lower blood pressure and improve overall heart health.
Stay balanced.
It provides a workout that is easier on the joints compared to high impact activities like running, making it accessible for individuals with knee or back issues.
Buy a trike.
By a trike.
riding outdoors exposes the skin to sunlight, which helps the
Who is
body.
riding indoors?
Right? Yeah. Who is riding indoors?
Which helps the
Look,
body.
if you are riding indoors, please send us an
Yes.
email.
I need to
I'm
know
assuming
this.
that the people that do these studies are not motorcycle riders.
No, it doesn't
No,
sound like it.
no.
but- sorry, I'm riding outdoors. Your exposure to sunlight.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
If you ride indoors, please let us know.
I have brought we have lived in apartments, and I have brought motorcycles into the apartments. I've
So
never
have we.
ridden them in the apartment, but I have brought them.
We brought them inside.
So, but riding and getting the sunlight helps the body produce vitamin D,
and you also get tanned.
which is essential for
Or
bone
just
health,
lobster,
immunity,
like me,
and
it's
mood
fine.
regulation.
Yeah.
And then the big one, which we talk about on here all the time, is the social connection. The motorcycle community offers a strong sense of belonging and camaraderie, which can combat loneliness and support mental health, well-being for groups like veterans and first responders.
I will say, majority of the time that I go ride, I end up riding with somebody else, whether later in that day or meeting up with somebody. That's just part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but the solo rides are also fun.
Some of this stuff is coming from like the National Health Institute and stuff
Yeah.
like this. Now, some of this stuff you see, it's
Well, look, it's just being active.
it's tagged to like motorcycle missions or road guardians or something like that. But this is information that's actually coming from groups and stuff that do health conscious studies.
Yeah.
So,
but in the grand scheme of things, it's being active. It's getting out of
getting
the house.
out.
It's going to do something.
Yes.
if you notice on those commercials that they show on TV, the medicine for the elderly people for like their joint disease and stuff.
You mean
It
the
sho-
ones where they sit in the bathtub together?
Yes, and it shows them out hiking. Shows them
Oh
canoeing.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
One of them shows a guy on a motorcycle. So it's that physical thing. So looking at that, motorcycle sales were huge during COVID
Oh yeah. Because you could do that
Yeah.
by
could
yourself.
go ride
Yeah.
motorcycles,
Yeah.
and get away with it.
No one was pulling you over during COVID.
No.
So but the
So
thing
if you
about
were
it
that
was,
bad, no one
Yeah.
bothered with
Nobody
you.
cared.
I can't tell you how many times I've been in a bad mood leaving work and had an enjoyable ride home. And I'm not in a bad mood when I get home.
It makes a major difference because I have done the exact same thing. I've left work and just things have not been going my way that day.
Yeah.
Completely forget about how work was
Yeah.
because now I've got to focus on something else.
Yeah.
I've got to focus on just staying upright.
Being in a bad mood from traffic
Yeah,
For
well,
that-
that's a
that-
whole different thing.
That's yeah.
Well, it depends on what way I go home.
and not getting a assassination attempts from North Koreans
That's only when I leave the dealership.
Right.
wearing shorts.
Yeah, haven't made that mistake again.
He was only wearing shorts because he was wearing a grass hula skirt.
It's fine.
Part of the outfit.
Yeah.
But no, that get on the bike, start it up after you leave work, even if you had a bad day.
Yeah.
That couple, it'll carry with you for a little bit. But as soon as you get out there and start going,
Yeah.
now I'm focused on something else. I've moved on,
Yeah.
I could say that.
or I haven't, and then everybody else on the road better prepare for me to just not give a shit about how they drive.
Well,
Me in my car every day.
a good sign of like,
I'm glad I have a closed helmet.
helping with the physicality is if you look, and this isn't just a joke, like if you look, you meet the old dudes that ride.
Yeah.
You meet, because we meet guys that are in their 80s and even into their 90s that are still riding all the time, like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
big miles and stuff like that.
They ride on a regular basis too. Like
And
not
when
just
we talk to them, they're like, "Oh, I got my first bike when I was 16 or something like that," and they've been riding their whole life, and they stay active.
they do.
Yeah.
They absolutely do. They stay active. They want to get on the bike. They remember when, horse-drawn buggies were a thing.
Yeah.
And they choose to, and they're some of the better riders because now their reaction time is not as quick as it used to be.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
But they're out there. They're still, whether it's on a Harley or something else, they're still picking up a 500+ pound motorcycle.
Well, and you see the guys that are posting the videos too, where they're going to track days.
Yeah.
And there'll be the guy in their 70s that's out there full leathers running track days too.
Well, the track days that I went to, there was a guy that was 81 years old, and he was running circles around all of us.
Nice.
Like not even not even close.
Yeah,
But-
so the health benefits. I mean, that's the thing.
Well, I think the social benefits are
That
well,
helps
and that's
too.
what I was
Or
going to
what
say. Just
truly brings it out.
Because that helps your mental health.
well, that's the thing. Like with Bill,
Yeah.
forcing him to go,
Yeah.
forcing him to get out of the house, forcing him to be active, forcing him to be social, those types of things.
Yeah.
So I'm privileged in the fact that a lot of the people that Bill knows and Bill talks to are also regular customers of mine.
so they can give him grief too.
So they can,
Right?
and that's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh, how's
Like, hey,
Bill?"
what
And
are
I'll
you
be
doing?
like, "You need to call him. I don't need to tell you how he is. You need to call him." And I force that social interaction between them and stuff like that.
No, that's not about. It is easy. It is so easy to just come home every day after work and then not go out again.
Yeah,
So easy on days off to just stay home.
yeah.
It is.
It is very easy.
I guess what it comes down to is, whether this is a family member or just someone you need to
Get them out of the house.
Yeah, be a friend. The old guy that lives down the street. Cool. You're listening to this. You're 22 years old. You have a GSX-R 1000, and your thing is going out and riding wheelies, and you don't have anything in common with the guy that's 75 years old that lives down the street that has a Harley that you see every once in a while. Go knock on his door. Go ask him if he wants to ride. Y'all might, first of all, have a lot more in common than you realize.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you don't know what that guy's story is. Maybe that guy's a widow. His kids live on the other side of the country.
He doesn't have anything
He's
else
a widow.
to do.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have anything to do. And you are going to make his day.
Even if it's just sitting there in the driveway talking about motorcycles.
Yeah.
True.
That's how it'll start. I mean, look, we have something that is a big social connection. Motorcycles are a social thing.
Oh, for sure.
we have and that's one of the things. That's one of the things that I push at the shop. Outside the fact that I put parties together and all that other stuff, but like the hog chapter,
You do that?
the hog chapter is good for that. There's people that
Yeah.
move to town and they don't have anybody, and they're older, and they're like, "Well, who do I ride with?"
All the other old people.
Let me get you hooked up with the hog chapter. But it gives them that social environment
I
Absolutely.
mean, true.
because the youngest one on the ride, they went on a ride yesterday, and the youngest one on that ride was Davis. Okay, and Davis is like 53.
Yeah.
So, but there was 14 of them that went on that ride. It was good for them to get out. And
Which
do
old
that.
folks home did they stop by to get everybody?
They probably went to an
Buddy,
ice cream shop.
Well, they
Morning
did.
Point or
No, they did go to an ice cream shop
They always do.
in Robbinsville, North Carolina.
exactly.
Yeah.
I make the joke, but I know they ride.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
They get out there.
But
and they
I mean,
ride.
like I think about it now, majority of the people that I know that I see on a regular basis
Yeah.
are because I ride.
Paul
True.
Fry.
Yes.
Just knowing how much he rides and all this other stuff.
Really disappointed he's selling that bike.
You want that bike? Don't
I
you?
want that bike and
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
afford it.
Well, he still has his street glide,
I know he still has a street glide.
but just knowing how much he rides
Yes.
and all that other stuff, you wouldn't put him in the age category that he's in.
No.
Do you know how
Yeah.
old he is?
I actually don't know how old he is.
Do what? You can say it out loud.
He's in his 80s, isn't he?
No, he's not in his 80s.
I thought he
He's like 70?
He's 75.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I thought he was younger than what he was. To be honest,
No, me and him have talked way too many times for me to think he's young.
no, but like that's the thing about it. I mean, that means, look at that. He's getting out. He's doing it.
So 75 years old out there pretty much every day.
Yeah. Now Boots is almost 80.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
He looks 80s.
So, but like Boots, even though he recently quit riding, he's still getting out all the time. Yeah.
He sold his bike.
He sold his bike.
Look,
he's still getting out. He's still coming to the shop almost every Saturday and hanging out.
But there's that social aspect to it.
Right. And nobody is harassing him about
So
I can't say nobody. I'm harassing him, but otherwise nobody else is harassing him about not having a motorcycle.
But like, here's the thing. If I sold all the motorcycles, would me and you stop being friends?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Perfect. So we should end that right there.
Well, you know what they say.
On that bombshell.
Hey everybody, this is Sean at White Lightning Harley Davidson. I want to thank you for listening to the Daily Biker Podcast. You can reach the podcast on Facebook or Instagram at The Daily Biker, or you can email the podcast at thedailybiker@gmail.com. Be sure to keep an eye on White Lightning Harley Davidson social media pages for the most up-to-date information on all our events and where you can find the boys.